Evolution built you to fight saber-toothed tigers, but your brain cannot tell the difference between a lethal predator and a passive-aggressive email. This biological glitch is the reason you are exhausted, and it is time we update your internal software.
Stress is an ancient superpower that is slowly killing us. It grants our wish to rise to a challenge, but claims a chunk of our life force in return. To understand why your body feels like a house on fire, we have to look at the master controller of your survival, the HPA Axis.
Imagine 50,000 years ago. An early human named is huddled around a fire when a starving saber-toothed tiger attacks. In that split second, Ur's brain classifies the tiger as a critical stressor and activates an emergency program designed for one thing: survival.
His hypothalamus sounds the alarm, signaling the pituitary gland to tell the adrenal glands to flood his system with adrenaline and cortisol. Suddenly, his heart races to pump oxygen to his muscles, his pupils dilate, and non-essential functions like digestion and immune defense are instantly shut down.
For this was a masterpiece of biology. He fought, he won, and then his body did something we have forgotten how to do. It returned to homeostasis. He rested, he bonded with his tribe, and his system reset.
But in the modern world, the tigers of the past have become the deadly emails and relentless notifications of the present. Because our brains take fear so seriously, every microstressor, from rush hour traffic to a deadline, triggers that same high-stakes survival response.
When this response stays turned on for weeks or months, it becomes chronic stress, and the biological tax is devastating. High levels of cortisol act like a toxic cocktail, literally causing your brain to shrink. It dissolves the synaptic connections in your prefrontal cortex, the part of your brain responsible for decision-making and judgment.
While your decision center shrinks, your fear center, the amygdala, actually grows, making you more reactive, more impulsive, and worse at solving the very problems that are stressing you out. You are quite literally becoming a worse version of yourself.
Think of your mind like a phone battery. When you are between 75 and 100%, you are resilient. But when you are doom scrolling and working through lunch, you are running at 5%, with 20 background apps draining your energy.
You cannot just power through a dead battery. You have to power up. Scientific research shows that simple acts can regrow what stress has destroyed. Brisk walking, just 3 times a week, can actually resize your hippocampus, restoring your memory and focus.
And we cannot ignore the rest and digest phase. Quality sleep is not a luxury. It is the process that washes your brain of metabolic waste and reorganizes your neural connections. Without it, your prefrontal cortex begins to malfunction after just one night.
But there is a deeper, often overlooked biological hack for the modern age. Beyond fight or flight, humans have an affiliative response called tend and befriend.
This response is fueled by oxytocin. When we choose connection and vulnerability over isolation, we release a hormone that acts as a natural buffer, moderating the stress response and protecting the heart. Sharing your feelings with others is not a sign of weakness. It is a high-level biological strategy to lower your cortisol levels.
Stress is your superpower. It is what allows you to push beyond your comfort zone and grow as a person. But you must get to the other side of it.
Stop treating your life like an endless hamster wheel. Be the CEO of your own biology. Monitor your battery, remove the unnecessary stressors, and never forget that the ultimate secret to longevity is not just working harder, but learning how to wind down.